It's time to run with the right crowd. My nephew didn't do well enough in his recent exams to stay in the school he was at. When my sister told me that not one of my nephew's friends did well enough to stay, it made me suspect my nephew surrounded himself with the wrong people. That's a theme we could all mull. Recently, I've started making sure that what I read first thing in the morning, over coffee after Biscuits Walk, is success literature. Dan Kennedy, the marketing legend, makes a huge point of reading success literature. He's where I learnt the term, but I don't think I fully appreciated this before. There's something about starting the day with success literature that sets a good tone, the right tone. If you've read some of the latest editions of this newsletter, you'll know that I've been reading about saddling up the subconscious. That interest led me to start The Magic of Believing by Claude M. Bristol. The book was first published in 1948, which is a plus to me. If a book has been around a long time, it speaks volumes. Same if the book is new, but the author's taken a few turns of the block. This morning, I had to put down The Magic of Believing and finish my coffee because I was raring to start the working day. It was like there was more caffeine in the book than in my long black. I used to think it sounded pretentious when people talked about their mentors as including people they'd never met, authors or people whose lives they've studied. That's not what I think now. I think what you've read is part of the old idea that you are the sum of who and what you surround yourself with. So that's my thought for you for today. With whom and with what do you surround yourself? What do you read or watch? And could that include more that inspires and encourages you? This is why I've deleted Facebook and Instagram from my phone and iPad. Don't get me wrong, Tuesday is below deck night in the Lewis house, and I'm not a snob about social media, but I did hate waking up from a social media thumbing trance with no time left to do what I actually wanted to do. For the same reason, I'm looking forward to our book club this morning in The Obvious Choice. Whatever the book, I get to spend an hour with a group of smart people in different businesses who have at least one thing in common. They've got their climbing shoes on and they're charging towards the next summit of their business. It's invigorating to be around them, and if I'm even half the sum of the people I'm surrounded by in The Obvious Choice, I'm on a great track. Stephen. P.S. Are you looking to surround yourself with people who are working hard to position themselves as the obvious choice for their ideal clients? If you are, join us. You've been listening to or watching The Obvious Choice, the Taylist newsletter read by me, Stephen Lewis. You can get your copy of the newsletter directly to your inbox if you go now to taylist.agency/newsletter and sign up. All links are in the show notes.